Hey, collective. Welcome back to the Raspy Voiced Oracles desk. I am so happy to say that I got everything off to the copyright office. Yay. And I got prints made. Yay. And I got zip files full of music. Yay. And I tried to do this read last night, or yeah, it might have been last night after I did all of that. And you guys, I literally fell out. Like I just crashed. I couldn't. But I kept the main cards that I got out. I did get three palms. Now, this reading for me is I keep getting this energy of like I want to say like Black Hollywood. Like there's something about Black Hollywood or Black entertainment in America, specifically here in America. Um and I don't know. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. But anyway, if that kind of tarot reading sounds interesting to you, grab a tissue. If you aren't sick, don't sit too close to me. Although I don't believe you can get sick that way. But anyway. Um, yeah, and let's get into the reading. So I got three palms. And this was interesting and why I kept it out and why I was like, let me revisit this because it's Pluto and the sun. And then in the middle is this misty palm. So this is a very magical interaction here because we have Pluto, which is the if you believe in the heliocentric model of science and space, Pluto is the furthest planet away from the sun. Now I say that with an addendum because I have mad respect for flat Earth and subscribe. I love the premise, and your magic works differently when you think in terms of flat Earth instead of this other thing. But anyway, so there's something about Pluto being the furthest away and the sun being the closest to our planet. And then here is the palm, which is in like, like a like Titanic movie, Rose and Jack in the car kind of situation. Hit subscribe. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Oh my god. I know I'm having coffee, guys. I'm sorry. I had to juice up a little bit. I know. You're going to be mad to hear that. I'm sorry. No one's here to take care of me, collective, so I can do whatever I want. Bear, 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 bear. So, okay, look. I pulled some charms before I did this, and I got the turtle and the globe, which gives me a feeling of that. I think it's Indonesian story about how we're living on a tortoise's back or whatever. I don't know. I got Sagittarius and the monkeys. I got the N and the R together. This to me right here is like Lion Records or something like that. And then I got a horse, which at first felt like Rosebud. And then there's a basketball and a heart with wings. So yeah. Oh, and then I got the lightning bolt and the red protection, evil eye protection thingamabob that does the job. So, anyways, this is an interesting reading. So, I'm going to see why and what on earth this has to do with Black Hollywood. It's something about hot and cold and then just right. And I'm sure I'm missing it, but like I said, I'm stuffy head, so I'll see it. If I see something new, I'll put it in the comments. Excuse me. If you guys see something, yeah, put it down in the comments too. Excuse me, you guys. It was so rude. I did not mean to snort like that. Four Pentacles. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's. I feel like I'm missing a palm. I feel like I'm missing a palm. So we'll see if it shows up. We're going to hold it down. Let's see. Something about them holding on to this, like, power structure, right? Because I have this saying about awards. I don't accept them. I used to think they were cool, but now I don't because they will use like Whitney Houston stood where some of these losers are getting awards, and she held this award. When Whitney Houston held that award, it had some standing. When Joe Blow holds that award, it doesn't mean anything. And so they've taken Whitney's power and all the power of these musicians, and they've tokenized it in one of these awards, and then they hand it to whoever they want to. Um, you know, they're indie plants. Like, oh, look, now So and So's legitimate because she has an award that Whitney Houston had. Like, no way ever will I ever believe that Little Nas X had more downloads and streams than Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." Get the fuck out of here with that shit. As soon as I heard, I was like, oh, I can't. So they're holding on to this power structure, but I feel like it's slippery. Yeah, and this fandom. Power structure in the fandom. There's something about the color of his suit. Yeah, they're holding on. See, it's like, okay, I see these together and I see it's a false front, right? They're like, oh no, we're good, we're strong, but really, they're not. It's empty. There's nothing going on. Oh, here's the lion again. Huh. The line in the record. Okay. All right, I'm digging it, Spirit. I'm digging it. Okay. Let's get a couple more of these. I like these cards. These cards I got from like Australia, you guys, so pretty far away. I'm looking for that last palm. King of Pentacles. The world at the bottom. Oh, this is getting tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Yes, there's a camera on my bed. No, it's not for me, you guys. I'm actually interviewing octogenarians for a thing I'm doing. I'm working on. It's gonna be like a Harry Met Sally kind of thing. It's gonna be cute. All right, let's see. Anyway, they could call at any minute. Like, you know what I mean? I got to make sure that I have everything, because it's like, are they gonna call? I told her, like, don't call right now because I'm sick. But I know they're gonna just be like, hey, we're ready. And then I get there and I'm like, not ready. So I'm ready, you guys. I'm not missing this interview. Okay, so Lydia's run off with Wickham. He's a demon. King of Pentacles in the world. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger, the world alive. I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold the string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I were ever let it go. You know what it is? This is giving palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti. Oh, but someone's palms are sweaty. The King of Pentacles' palms are sweaty. Palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. It's hot, it's cold, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. King of Pentacles has the world on a string. He'd be a silly so-and-so if he ever let it go. This other King of Pentacles coming out is confirmation. There are many Kings of Greed collective, as you're well aware. Many Kings of Greed. Life is a beautiful thing. Yeah, they don't want to let go of this power. They know what they have, but they also know they don't have it anymore. This is what I've been saying, you guys. We have to be ready, because they're going to be coming with contracts in hand. They're going to be... It's going to be crazy. Don't sign any of your digital stuff away. Okay, so they're holding on to power. There's cobwebs over the pyramid, or there's you know what I'm saying? Pluto. They're going to go from the sun to the dark. Somebody said, it would really suck to be famous and poor, because now you have to go work at McDonald's, like Gary Oldman did. Yeah, they cut open all their pentacles. Okay, so this is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles is all about wealth and independence, right? And look here what they've done. They've counted all, they cracked open all their eggs to get these pentacles. Oh, you know what it's giving? They have used up their political capital. Hit subscribe. They've used up all their political capital. I would agree. I'd be silly so and so. Should we get some magic? Or should we get the moon? What should we do? Oh, the moon. Look, the moon. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Advantage. If you are someone that's holding on to a dream right now, don't let it go. We're getting very, very close to having the upper hand here. I really believe that. What I'm reading from these cards is they're trying to hold on to this power. They're playing a lot of childish, childlike games. A lot of fast, hot, monkeying around energy. Not serious, not professional. And I don't mean like they don't look like they are. A lot of them do, but their souls collective, like, damn, like the stuff people are doing right now is just, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But I already kind of knew. If you're holding on to a dream, you have you see yourself, if you're working towards it, it's very close, collective. It's very, very close. See, I feel like when I see these cards, she's dreaming. She's like projecting herself in her future. And I feel like guided. Like, you see how she's like a ghostly here? The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive woman. And the waters represent intuition as well. Yeah, and I feel like she's dreaming and she's thinking of what my life's going to be like, what my family's going to be like, what we're going to grow into. So if you have a dream, you guys, even if it's like you want a nail salon or whatever, like we're about to have a real serious collapse in the economy, and there's going to, all these chains and stuff will all be gone. And everyone's like, well, there's no jobs. Well, yeah, because there's too many chains. But I guarantee you, if we had a lot more chain stores, we wouldn't have a lot of mechanics. Automated people. You'd still be hiring local. So I'm just saying, like, just hold on to that. Like, whatever you're dreaming, it really is coming. They want us to feel hopeless, so don't. Because, like, I'm looking at this moon, and to me, it's like even the moon is in your favor. Like, you are going to be rewarded for your obedience and for doing things the right way. And I know, like, people are like, "Why do things the right way?" I get it. I get it, you guys. I get it. But it's so we don't turn into that, right? And so that we have standards. So people like that can't come in again. We must have high standards. We absolutely must. As a public, as a republic, we need high standards, collective. Hit subscribe. All right, so tell me about Pluto and the sun. What is this magic? I feel like if Pluto were in the sun, what would that be in astrology? I think I have that card somewhere. Pluto and the sun. Let me go get it. The bed, it's gonna jiggle, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Try not to be bouncy. It's difficult to not be too bouncy. Unless you stand with my sisters. In a rational manner. And in 5 years or so, Kitty, I'll take you out for a review. Okay, Kitty is thoroughly punished. Do we do Sun and Pluto or Pluto and the Sun? That is the question, collective. I think we have to do Sun and Pluto. Let's look here. I can't believe how sick I am. Sucks. I hope I'm better tomorrow. Okay. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag. It could be something about Sun and Sagittarius too. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, Pluto has to be here. Dang. Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Gemini, no. Okay, well, I guess I'm never going to know. There's something about the Sun and Pluto. If I were Gareth Hudson, I would know this and I would be so smart. And then you'd be like, look, it's confirmation. But no, not me. I don't know what it means. It means something though. God, I hate it when this happens. I was so sure they had Pluto in here. So positive. Pluto. No. Dang it. They have Saturn. Jupiter. Mars. Venus. That's weird. Mercury. Yeah, they have Mercury. No, they don't have Pluto. Moon and Sun. All right. Well, that was a wash and a waste of 2 minutes of our time. I think the Sun and Pluto is the tower. I'm not sure. I'll look it up and put it down in the comments later. But regardless, there's something significant about that, and there's something significant about Sagittarius season. Now, Sagittarius season is significant because Gemini is coming up, and Gemini is the opposite of Sagittarius, I believe. And Sagittarius' arrow is meant to go through Jupiter's door. So, or I mean, Gemini's door. Tell me about the stars. What are the stars aligning here for these false stars? Yeah, it was like, yeah, false. Waxing moon. Transformation. What does it say? Reflection, assessment, evaluation. Surrender. Star. Oh, look, I just said the stars, and that's the star. That's cool. Okay. Gibbous moon. Calm after the storm. Gratitude. Transformation. It's good for surrender. Star. Star is waning. What does gibbous mean? I would look that up. Second house. And Taurus in work, material and physical work, income, money, prosperity, self-esteem, value, the 5 senses, habits. Okay, so yeah, and then there's a big star on the coin too. The star is waning. I'm going to say that. Now, if I was going to read it as positive, if I was going to read this as positive, I don't know really. The calm after the storm. Like maybe they think everything's fine. Like work is fine. But the word waning is like jumping out. So waning in the second house. And it would make sense. Let's get some confirmation of this. Let's see if we can get one more card. Star card. They cracked open all of their political capital. There's a false front of being of strength. Strength comes from. This is about the speed of this is about to pick up. Measured, flexible, good for celebrating and charting progress. The Magician. First quarter. Maybe things will pick up speed soon. Maybe we'll start to see more. I've already seen more stars come out, like jacked up. Here's Gemini and the owl again. I saw that owl before. Blue owl crashed the other day. That's in the latest anti-read if you're interested. Down in my page. Gemini. It could also be there's something that's going to happen in the first, tension. There's going to be something that's going to happen in the first quarter of Gemini season. a challenge, a conflict, some unsureness, some wavering. Okay. Well, we've almost saved Lydia. And by the time we're done, collective, it'll be midnight. All right, what else do we need to know for this reading? Right now, what we have is the powers that be in the media, specifically black media right now, in sports and entertainment, the world, they're holding on to the power. They know that they have the world on a string, but it is a waning strength. So this message is just like they cut open all their political capital. They used it all up. I don't think we interpreted this Page of Wands yet. I'm getting mostly enthusiasm. Yeah. There's like this nonchalant thing, but really the theater's empty. Really, the theater's empty, collective. You know, you see that when you see like a few of these entertainers. I won't say who because people like who they like, and I'm, who am I to judge? But they don't have anyone coming around them. They don't have people like following them. You think, oh, they'd be such a big star. No, they can like walk in the street. They like walk their dogs. Like, how can you just walk your dog? You're so and so. No, she can just walk her dog because she's really not that popular. I see that a lot. I know you guys see it too. Empty Seats Galore is really good at charting that too. Like, it's just empty everywhere. Because things cost crazy amounts of money to go see, and then we've seen it all. And then, when you haven't seen it, it's kind of shit. All right, confirmation on my loud mouth and what it is uttering. Please, confirmation. You need to know this, collective. You need to know this, collective. Okay, well, that's the read. I feel like as the days go on, I'm sure I'll remember some stuff as I start feeling better. Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, thank you. That's good confirmation too. I'm really excited about the 3 palms thing. I don't know what that means. I also feel like it could be like priests have their hands raised. Like, I know that the Hierophant has his hand raised, the devil has his hand raised. It literally could be the war on heaven and earth. Pluto does represent the underworld. But there's some opposition, and the opposition really stands out to me. This is what you need to know, collective. What's going on? Prepare for order magic. Don't forget to draw in this dream you have. Okay? This is the magic here. Summoning this cup. Okay? Get your magic to work. Project where you want to be, how you want to live, what kind of person you want to be, and then be it. Go on. Go on, shut off the reading. It's over. It's the end of the read. Go be it. Go on. Get out of here. I'm sick, you guys. Stop playing. You play too much, collective.